All right. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine Perry, and I help you build your brand and bring your business into motion. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to use Facebook Live effectively. One of the best ways to build your brand is through video, and I've shared that with you time and time again, and I can't share it enough. But today, I want to share with you some tips on how to use Facebook Live. Ooh, so scary, I know. No, it doesn't have to be scary. And yes, I was scared. I was scared in the beginning too, and I think everybody gets a little nervous in the beginning because Facebook Live is you going live, you cannot edit it, and that was scary to me. I was so scared about that aspect of it. So I'm gonna share with you 7 tips that you need to know on how to use Facebook Live. But first things first, you need to know actually how to do one. First things first, super simple, just go down to your Facebook page, scroll down to the little spot where it's write a post, and then click the little live button. And I will have an overlay of how I do it, so don't worry if you can't find it, I will do that somewhere in this video for you. So now that you've got that sorted, now let's talk actual advice and tips on how to use Facebook Live. So the first thing you need to know is you need to have an idea of what you're gonna say. You need to have an outline. I always advise this, just even if it's 3 or 4 points and you write it down, it's on paper, at least you know what you have to say. It's a goal, it's something that's going to be in your mind. If you get fumbly or you get scared, you can look down, and honestly, people do not care if you just take a quick glance at your paper because they see that you're a real person. You're trying to do a live, to connect with them and just be real and you. So this does not have to be perfect. It helps you just understand what you're going to say, gives you goals, gives you an idea, and just less stress overall. So tip number 2 is have a good, compelling title. What does that mean? Well, on my YouTube channel, you'll see titles for every video that I have. This explains exactly what's going on in the video. So the same goes for when you're doing a Facebook Live. Have a good, compelling title. You can even write a little bit of a description, but make sure that title is good and it gives it all the information that's going to happen within that one video. Make sure it's 8 words or less. If you're just doing the title alone, just helps to whatever, it grabs people's attention. People can read it quickly and then click on if they want to actually watch it. The third thing is introduce your video. So this is kind of one of those things where people look at their phone and they're all live and they're like, is this on? Is this on? What's going on? And it's okay if you're new to it and you're getting used to the whole idea of doing Facebook Live, but if you've done a few of them, you need to have an intro and just introduce what's going on in that video today. The first 10 seconds is going to help grab the attention of that viewer, and who knows, that then they might actually stay and watch the rest of the video. Tip number 4 is engage with your audience. Engage with your audience because they are taking their time to watch that video. Even on replay, engage with your audience, comment back to them, let them know that's a great thought, I didn't think of that, or just comment back to them something insightful and interesting, because I find if you just say, that's great, that's awesome that you've replied to them, but they've taken time out to comment and watch. I don't know, just to me, that's great is not that, I don't know, it just seems like you've just typed it and ran off, kind of thing. So try and think of something interesting to comment back to them. The more engagement on this video, the better, because that way it's going to be pushed out a little bit more on the Facebook algorithm. Now, the organic reach for Facebook is declining tremendously just because Facebook is going that way, but video is still doing a good job reaching people. So the more people that you can engage with, the better, and it'll just keep boosting that in the algorithm. So tip number 5, recap your video. I find that people, whenever they do the video, they don't recap and summarize what they just talked about. And this is super important because when you're talking one-on-one in person, you talk about the stuff and then you're explaining it to them, but then sometimes they've gotten so much information they just don't know what you just said almost. So recapping the video is super important because it helps just to summarize, what the heck? It helps to summarize the actual, what was that? Oh, it helps to summarize the video and just give them an idea of what's just happened. Like here, what just happened with me talking. Tip number 6, Q&A. This is actually a great way to jump into Facebook Live. Maybe you could ask people to ask some questions beforehand and then you're going through and answering them. It just helps to simplify. Going on Facebook Live makes it a little easier for you, less stressful, and that way you have an idea of what you're going to talk about. So this is a good way to jump into it. Now, you don't do these all the time because there's only so many questions and answers people want to hear. So do these every once in a while, but if it's to get you into Facebook Live, go for it, do the Q&A. It just helps to, one, build connection between your audience, but also get you that jump start to get on the Facebook Live. And tip number 7 is share your videos so others can see. Now, the Facebook algorithm is finicky at best, so make sure you're sharing your Facebook Live. Now, don't overshare and go crazy sauce with it. Just share it and let others know that it's happened. Now, the good thing here is if you do Facebook Lives with other people, like you're doing like a sort of collab or something like that, you're talking to that person, you can tag them in the video, and then that way their audience is seeing it as well. Now, if there's people that really need to see it, please don't spam people. This is a disclaimer, don't spam people, but if there's people that you really think need to see this video, tag them in the comments. Don't do this to spam people. This is annoying to everyone. Just do it if they actually need to hear this content. So that is it. So to summarize, like I said to do in this video, to summarize, you just need to be confident in what you're going to say, have a good outline, good title, and just understand that this is actually a good way to connect with people because they can see you actually live in action. This doesn't have to be scary. It's intimidating at first, but you just gotta go for it. I want you to comment below one thing that you didn't know or what you're gonna do with your goal for your Facebook Live. Having a good goal there maybe will help give you that push in the right direction. So as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe so that way you can keep up to date with my videos. And as always, don't forget to create adventure and live to inspire. Have a good one.